League of Legends.
Fortnite.
Counter-Strike.
Rocket League.
Okay, what's the question?
What video game requires the most skill?
Okay, this is hard,
Damn,
bro.
you gave some good ass
Wait,
answers.
no.
I get that. I don't even think that needs an explanation.
Yeah, this.
Bro ran out of room for his ass.
Yeah, that's what I said, bro. Bro just kept writing. Fortnite, I think technically, bun speaking is the most advanced one.
See,
like,
the comments are gonna be like, "Oh, Fortnite's so easy. It's a child
not.
game." But like, if you watch pro level Fortnite, these kids are cracked out of their minds.
It's insane. You need reflexes.
Bro, after season 1, when people started building the Taj Mahals, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this game's over, bro. Okay,
Counter-Strike, no need for an explanation. If anyone disagrees,
Bro, yeah,
You're dumb.
mechanically, this game is
it's the hardest FPS.
Rocket League is insane mechanically too.
I know.
Okay, this is actually so hard, bro. No, that's crazy.
I'm gonna vote classy.
It's just not me.
Okay, it's not me.
I'm sorry. I think it's George.
Oh my god.
This is Rocket League. Like, it's hard, but it's not.
I think it's yours too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna leave it up to fate. Rock, paper, scissors.
Stop being a
I'm
stupid.
class.
Like, obviously, it's fucking
Brother,
Rocket League.
Fortnite.
You
It's
really don't think it's
Fortnite.
Fortnite?
It's
Hey,
Fortnite.
Bros, he has no respect for you.
This isn't about pros. Who said anything about pros?
It says, what's the hardest game? You're thinking on a competitive level. Vote him.
I'm voting you.
All right, whatever.
It's him for sure. I know it.
No, it's not.
What are you throwing?
I don't know.
Okay, me either. All right,
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. 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 Yes! Balls don't lie, it's him. I know it's you? No.
It's me.
I knew it! It was my favorite game.
No, the question was, what is a game you would play with your kids?
He broke in front of me and then started laughing. That's why I'm like, it's him and you.
Let me
You don't even
read
need
that
to explain
question.
yourself.
I kind of just cleared him for no reason. 30 days.
3,650 days.
50,000 days.
365.
Okay, what's the question?
Number of days you could survive in prison.
See,
30 days. You get.
Buddy, I get passed around like a loose blunt. I'm good.
That's crazy, bro.
yeah, but what makes you think the first 30 days you'd be fine?
But you got 30 minutes.
I think I could take it for like 30 days.
Bro. That's crazy.
I'd give myself a month just to see.
Yeah, I didn't feel like doing much math past a year, so I just put a year and then I'd probably.
Why are you wearing that? What
Much math,
that, bro?
You add a 0 to make it 10 years.
Yeah, I know that now.
50,000.
I would survive. Oh God, I would survive.
Yeah, I mean, he's.
Yeah, I'm like, I was thinking, like, if I had life in prison, I'd survive.
Wait, 50,000.
That seems like
just
that
not
seems like a
right.
lot of years.
That's like 2 lives, bro.
What did you
No,
do,
it's not.
bro?
Brother, 3,000
What did you
is 10 years.
terrorize?
30,000 is 100 years.
Okay, I mean, yeah, okay, life in prison.
That's 136 years.
Listen, the medical
What
advantage,
did you
bro.
do?
Yeah, what life sentence did you get?
Don't worry about it, bro. Let's just say
10,000 days?
he
No,
wants to live.
3,000
3,000.
10 years. I'm not gonna lie. If I got sent to prison right now, 10 years is like my limit. And if I got life, I would rather just like.
I'm not gonna lie. I think you'd go to prison, try to prank one of the head honchos there, and just get stabbed
Just
your
get
first
beheaded
day.
in the
It's just how long you think you can survive.
Hey, have you ever
Nah,
have you ever heard of Who's the Imposter?
I don't believe George's. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh my bad.
Dude, I'll go to prison right now to prove my point.
Oh, God,
I'll
he's
do
the
1 year in
mascot.
Rikers just to prove my point.
Me, I'm being realistic. Like,
136 years.
I do.
no,
Realistic.
I think
he just meant like, oh,
yeah, I can
life.
do life in prison, bro.
30 days, 50,000
Joe,
Buddy, I get him as
He'd
my
be the
son.
reason that he's only 30. I don't know.
What do you guys
This one's
think?
tough.
It is.
I think it's George.
Me too. He's wearing that. He's wearing that hat.
Why? Why
He's
would
wearing
it be
the
me?
mask.
It's not me. It's got to be these two.
Whoa.
One is unrealistic. The other
Mine
is.
is. I
How
didn't
is
do
this
the math.
The
unrealistic?
other is unrealistic too, because it should be way lower than
Hey, you
30.
do the math, right?
I could do 30 days.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think it has to be George. He's wearing the mask. It's tweaking me out.
You're discriminating against people that wear masks.
100%.
Okay, yeah, I'm on him too now.
It's not me.
That was good enough.
It's Crosby.
It's not me, buddy.
I
It's
think
not
it's
me.
him too.
It's
don't-
not.
You're
It's
just
not.
about to vote me. He's saying it's him.
I don't think it's that makes sense.
what?
Brother,
50
30
years.
days is like
Actually, he would've-
realistic.
he would've
I
put
told
one
you,
day.
I didn't feel
no.
like doing math past a year.
Okay, it might
I've
be
seen
Yeah.
60 days
It might be
in.
hit.
I've
so
seen
it's
60.
six votes.
Oh my
Okay.
god, this is dumb.
I'm voting.
This is the dumbest law. You're voting. Oh, why would you buy 35
not,
days?
Yeah, I promise it's this guy.
You
I
just
promise
vote
you
me,
it's
though.
George.
I know, but
Why
that-
are you switching up all
To be
the
honest,
no,
'cause
yeah,
30
originally-
days, he would not survive in there for like 5 hours, bro.
Okay, I'm voting
This is
Frosty.
so
I'm
dumb.
voting Frosty.
I'm voting George.
Up to you,
I don't
brother.
want to do another rock paper scissors.
Up to you. Who'd you vote for?
Nah.
30 days versus a year. You think this is more unrealistic than that?
No, his kind of makes sense. Yours,
How?
Yeah,
How does this make sense? How does this make sense?
Frosty.
3, 2, 1.
Frosty.
Yes, bro. Yes, it was me. It's so dumb. The logic's so dumb.
You got
I could do 30 days in jail. I could.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. I know. That's why we voted you.
Yeah, but not more than that. I don't want to do more than 30
you're like 30
days.
days is slight. I'm like, all right, so put 60 then.
Happy
No, I
Halloween!
28.
34.
50.
29.
Read the question.
What age should you stop going to the club?
50, huh?
Bro, I'm
With his old ass in the
Nah,
back.
bro, my parents are like 46, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like you can go to a club with your friends.
I don't. You
46?
still got it.
Yeah.
Really? I
Or
think
like
you're-
47,
you're in
whatever.
your 50s, bro.
No.
Well, your dad is in your 50s.
No, neither one of them are. They were born in 77.
So you're just gonna be the old creepy
No,
guy in the
no.
club, just
Yeah, but wait,
He's
you see,
crazy.
you're making it weird, but like, I feel like when you're like with your boys, like 40, 50, I would say like 60's the cap, but like, you can go have fun with like at a table.
60s.
Really? Like a bachelor party, you can't see yourself being 50 and going with like
Bachelor
your.
party.
No, imagine like your
58.
friend is getting married or whatever.
At
If I'm
50.
50 and we
that's
go
like
to Miami and we have a table.
Yeah, but that's not the question, bro.
Yes, it
It's
is.
like going to the club is like
That's the
us
club.
like right now going to the club.
No, but that's different. He means what's the oldest age that you would like see yourself at
Brother,
the
you
club?
can be 75 and your friends.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I can see myself 50.
Don't say thank you. I'm not agreeing with you, buddy.
I don't
Stop
think-
trying to turn it
Brother,
I'm
around.
not
if
trying
you're
to
30,
turn it.
30 or older going to the club, what are you doing? Start a family.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, but-
no, that's cap. What, I have friends that are 35 and they all just have fun. Like, you don't need to go there to meet girls. You go there to have fun with your
That's
boys.
true. Yeah, I would say 34. I would say 34 is like a good
Go
medium
have fun
number.
with your kids, bro.
Oh god.
Nah, you're telling me right now if your boy was like, you're 50, your boy's 45, he's getting just married for the first time, he wants to go to a club, you're saying no?
Why
That's
would one
not.
of my
That's
boys
like a
want to go to the
different. That's a
club?
different situation.
I wouldn't have friends
He's
that
having
want
a
to go to
bachelor
the club
party.
at 50. Yeah, but you can do all your class. Your interests are gonna change when you're 50. You're not gonna want to
Shit,
go
they
to
were
the
saying they were
club.
10 years
Yeah,
ago, so...
you're probably gonna like fishing and like
Yeah, you're gonna wanna
curling
go
and-
golfing.
Yeah, but now y'all are
Masturbation.
like
Oh, let's do a boys'
projecting what you would
golfing
like.
trip.
I think
No.
I would like going to a club with my boys when I'm 50. I don't see that being a bad thing.
You're gonna retire from work before you retire from the club.
I don't know. I read it as like, what's the oldest age you would like have fun?
Why 34?
I feel like it's like a medium age. Like you want to have fun, you know, like get money, go have fun. And like around 34
That is
is
a
the
weird
point
age.
where like
Yours, I
stop.
get it, because the number before 30.
Like 30,
Yours is, I don't get it.
Yeah,
actually.
yours is
Yeah, what the
weird.
f-
Why
is
not
it 28?
29?
28.
28?
Yeah,
What's-
why
what's the reason 28 and 29?
What was your range, buddy?
I wanted to put 27, but you guys are about to turn 27, so I did
So-
one more year.
So aren't you like 25?
24.
I don't know.
I kind of believe Classy.
Dude,
he loves
I
going
don't-
to the
I don't- I don't
club.
know.
I could
50's
see him
too much.
going
Brother,
at 50.
I'm
I
like
can
thinking
see
with
it,
your
but
friends.
realistically, he would
My thing is, y'all have two weird ass numbers.
How's my weird? Mine's like realistic.
Because 34, why not 35?
Because like it
It's
just
a better number.
No, but 34.
Why not
it's like-
49?
What? 50 is a good number.
Why not 51?
Why not 50?
See, we can do this.
Okay, okay,
I don't think
but
we're
like-
getting anywhere.
All right, let's just go in order. All right, George. I mean,
That's just not my
my
name.
actual-
Who do you think it is, George?
Okay.
okay, first you.
He sounds nervous. He messed up my name. Deny.
It's not.
Yeah, it's you,
Okay.
buddy.
I think it's him. I genuinely think it's him.
Interesting.
If I wanted to really win, I would just vote him and tie
That's
with
what
him.
I'm thinking too.
Oh.
That's why I think it
All right,
actually
you.
is.
Who do you vote for, or did you vote already? Seriously?
Don't FUD. It's actually
No,
not.
look how he's
I think
blotting
it's
now.
100% him.
It's not
It's
me.
100%.
Yeah, it's not me.
Then it,
Him. Because then I don't want you to vote me out because it's not me.
It's not
You would
me.
have.
It's
If I
not me.
said it instantly, you would have turned.
yeah,
on
but he
me.
already voted you. I would have just
I
voted
already
you.
voted. So if it was him, he would have already voted you.
Okay, yeah, I said George. 28 is too low.
I don't like your number.
Did anyone
Also, I
vote
think-
for it? No one voted for him.
No.
So we're cooked. If it is,
What do you mean we're?
I don't think it's him. I
just you.
genuinely
Deny.
don't believe it's Classy.
I'm voting deny.
All right, so rock, paper, scissors. It's definitely George.
Well, that's
Dude,
good.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Watch.
At you.
I'm gonna throw a rock.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
It was you, right?
It wasn't me.
It was me.
I told you. I told you, bro.
Ah! Dude, my defense was so good.
What was your range?
21 to 90. Brother, 90!
I knew you were the imposter, Classy. I just knew it.
Oh. Hey there. Can you guess what I'm holding in my hands?
Freestyle by Lil Baby.
Rock That Body by Black Eyed Peas.
East by Earl Sweatshirt.
Lose Yourself by Eminem.
What's your question?
The question was, what is your pump-up song?
That was gonna be mine, and I chose this one.
No, Lose Yourself is gas.
East.
What?
East?
West.
North.
I don't know.
It's East.
Okay, what is that song?
I don't know.
It's by Earl Sweatshirt.
Mine is Rock That Body. Come on, rock that body. Rock yo. It's such a song, bro. I love this.
What's going on the east side over there?
I'm actually on the west side, but
actually, I'm on the west
I mean, it's more of like an underground song, but Earl Sweatshirt, he makes some really good music.
Sing it.
Earl
Like,
Sweatshirt.
this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want,
This is not what we wanted.
Definitely not what we want, bro.
I mean, that's. I'm not
yeah.
looking in that direction.
I don't even have to say no.
Okay, no.
I got my
Yeah, freestyle by
Freestyle.
Lil Baby. No, that shit is hype.
What? Wait, what is Freestyle by Little Baby?
When you're reciting. Oh, wait, that's pure cocaine. I'm retarded.
He doesn't even know his own hype
Yeah,
up song.
Whatever. Shut up.
I got my hood in control. I got my left wrist on froze.
I don't like Benjamin makeup.
What?
I don't
Go
know.
bar for bar.
I don't know. I don't know.
These are all rap songs. Is this a rap song?
No.
It's a hype song, bro.
Oh.
That's
Does it
like
say-
my only. That's the only difference.
He
right
don't
there.
really listen to rap though. He listens to like
Be boop music.
beep boop music.
I really do ask him, bro.
That
I don't even know what
you're
that
not
means.
Be
defending
boop
yourself.
like.
Actually, yeah, buddy.
He's just not helping himself.
Hey, no beep boop in that song, bro.
There is.
You in the gym?
What do you mean, bro? Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Play yes. No, I promise you. Look at me in the eyes. It's not me.
I mean, I don't know how else to defend myself if you guys don't know. the
I
song.
believe Classy. I like kind of believe you because I've listened
Oh,
to some
thanks.
Earl
Earl
Sweatshirt stuff.
Sweatshirt. How is that hype, bro?
He makes good. His
name is
music
Earl
is
Sweatshirt.
generally.
You don't know- you
hype.
definitely
should be-
don't
it should
even know
be
what
like
you're
Earl.
Wearing a sweatshirt.
Okay. Do I
Rock
look
that
like
body.
fucking Earl?
Yeah.
That song
I'm
is so
not-
ass. I'm voting you just for that.
Okay.
Deny.
Okay, that's crazy.
Deny.
It's
I
not,
vote deny too.
it's not me. It's Wallahi, it's not me. Wallahi, it's not me.
okay,
I
okay.
promise it's not me.
Bro,
It's
swear
not
on
me. I
God, bro.
promise it's
Like,
not me.
Yeah, so now I gotta just vote George.
It's George. I
Alright,
forgot-
rock, paper, scissors,
bro,
buddy.
it's
No,
so
it's,
lame.
no, it's definitely you. I know for a fact. Ready?
Okay.
Rock,
Better throw rocks.
Shoot.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper,
Paper. Scissors.
It was you, wasn't
It
it?
was not me.
Because it was me.
199.
10,000.
50,000.
10 million.
I had 10,000 and I changed it to 50,000. That's what I did at the same time.
Okay, read the question.
The question was, how much money would it take you to run through the street naked right now?
I really need this money. I really need this money.
199?
Oh God,
200
Yeah.
bucks.
brother! I just came back from Europe. I'll take whatever. Running naked is fine, bro.
Y'all want to split it 3 ways?
What?
Bro, no, let's be you what the $10,000 for running out naked? Have you never lost a bet in
That's
college?
10 million.
10 million.
10 million.
Brother, brother,
You're not fucking Sabrina Carpenter, bro.
Can we think about
we
this
stop
logically?
talking about Sabrina
can we
Carpenter?
please think about this?
Let's
You
think.
run naked in the street, you're on a sex offender list. If I'm gonna
No,
ruin
not-
my
yeah.
life,
You're not running in a preschool.
shut up. If I'm ruining my life, I need to have enough money to at least not have to worry about finding a job or a house.
That's true. That's what I accounted for, but I went like I put an amount where it's like if I don't get on the list, if no one sees.
oh,
Yeah,
well, for
I'm thinking
that.
like right now on the street.
No,
like
literally
you're not
down
getting
the
put on
street.
no list
Brother,
running on
if
the
there's
street.
a cop that sees you or someone reports you, you're getting put
yeah,
on the
the
list.
one-
Brother, there's like 9 homeless people I've seen run across today.
Yeah,
you're fine.
in
I think
downtown.
You're in
fine,
downtown
yeah.
Los Angeles. I promise you, no one cares.
Okay, well, my reasoning makes sense.
Cat.
It's just
You guys,
199.
brother,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
saying
this over that.
No, but that's like me.
Bro, you
that's
said you wouldn't even
unrealistic.
sell for
Fine,
1,000.
I'll
I would. Okay, there's a difference between sucking dick and running naked down the street. What are you saying?
Wait,
bro?
what podcast were you guys on? Where you
It
talking
wasn't that
about
we were
that?
at home.
What?
It was a side experiment.
Then I'll Apple Pay you $200 right now.
Let's go.
All right.
Chill,
Well,
chill,
no,
chill,
no,
chill,
no,
chill,
no.
chill,
I'm gonna
chill.
see. I'm
No,
gonna
no,
see
no.
if he means it or not. What's wrong?
Actually, I look
You either do it or you're
chill,
the imposter.
chill,
You either
chill.
do it or you're
Hey, get these
either do it
camera
or
off the
you're lying.
tripods. We're going on a field trip. Unless
What's it gonna be?
you're lying.
2, 1.
Deny.
Yeah, no shit.
My question was choose a number between 1 to 10,000.
And you chose 199.
I like how we say that like you're an idiot, but he doesn't know the question.
Yeah. Game of Thrones.
Family Guy.
Human Centipede.
Euphoria.
What's the question?
What show or movie is really uncomfortable to watch with parents?
This is not a show you watch with your
it's-
parents.
They have a lot of like sex scenes and shit. Euphoria, they just do drugs.
No, there's sex scenes in there.
There's like
Yeah,
very
there
uncomfortable
is.
sex scenes
I was
in
thinking
there.
compared to.
There's intimate scenes in there.
That's not even a show.
No, it's
No, he said show or movie.
Brother,
Oh,
yeah, I
oh,
want to
oh,
watch
oh.
people shit in their mouths in
Okay,
front of my
okay,
mom.
okay.
That's
Honestly,
fucking disgusting.
I thought it was only shows. My
Family
fault.
Guy was the one show that I always switched when someone would walk in the room because of how stupid
It's
it
cap,
is.
it's cap.
But
Family
with-
Guy's
with your
so-
family-
No, I promise you, my parents, for one, thought it was like
They don't even
one of the
speak
dumbest
English.
show. They know.
How do they know?
Because they
Use
cur-
the Google Translate
They
app.
curse a
What
lot,
are they saying?
And it's like a lot of throwing up and like shit like that. My parents would dead ass get mad if I like had it on, so I had to switch it off every time they came
He's
in.
lying.
I'm not lying. Why would I
Family
lie
Guy is
about
like,
that?
it's not bad, bro.
No, I'm
Your
telling
parents are not that strict, brother.
Yeah.
Bro, I
I
promise
trust
you,
me.
bro. No, this is like when
Your
I still
dad
lived with
offered
them. When I
me
was like
vodka
15.
shots at Wednesday
When I was
night.
like
Okay,
14,
hold on,
15,
hold on.
I promise. They're not that strict, but they hated me consuming really bad, like, stupid shit. That's why I wasn't allowed to watch Ed, Ed and Eddie, this show. Then I think he got what's the worst show that you've seen.
Euphoria is good though.
That's cap. I saw right through you right now.
The first season's good. The second season's. I really like the first episode of the second season.
I think he's lying.
Look at him. He's dancing.
No,
it's not. It's not. One. Stop, George.
It's classy.
It's not me.
guarantee it.
It's me.
What was the question?
Okay, I thought I wasn't the imposter and that this answer would get me voted out. So I thought I fudded, but then I was the imposter. It was like, oh my god, I just sniped the perfect
Okay,
answer.
stop the yapping.
What's the question?
My question was, what's a TV show you watch that you would not recommend to a friend?
What? You would recommend it to every one of your friends.
No, bro, the way it ended,
What? Nah, you.
Hey, no
If someone asked you,
spoilers.
should I watch Game of Thrones? You would say yes.
I'd be like, yeah, but like I
Oh,
would.
you guys are hyping it up for me to see it.
No, it's
You
a good.
calling-
He's lying. He
Nah.
would recommend it. If a friend asks you, like, is this one of the greatest shows? You can be like, yeah, the ending was, but like, it is one of the best shows.
George.
FaZe Rug.
James Charles.
Ashton Hall.
He always has some bullshit.
Okay, no, read the question.
That's
Read the
valid.
question.
What influencer do you think you could beat in a fight?
You're gonna die, bro.
No.
What?
I put that because I think if I take away his water,
You see him run. Imagine him running at you in those videos.
I'll step aside and trip him.
He would devour
He
you.
would eat you like a grape. You'd be the banana
hold on.
floating in the water.
That's
I don't know
kind of
about
crazy.
that.
Let's get in the
That's
ring. There's a ring right there, brother.
I'd love to see that. Actually,
We're the
do it.
same
not
height.
gonna
You're a
test
little,
that,
you're a
but,
little
like-
bigger.
What do you
You're a
think
little
would win,
bigger
George?
than me, but I'm quicker.
I think George is more.
He's bigger, but I'm
George
quicker.
weighs more.
Yeah, but I'm quicker.
Brother, you smoke like 10 cigarettes
Okay.
a day. You would die. in
Buddy,
10
it wouldn't be
seconds.
like we're not going 12 rounds.
Hey, I used to be able to bench 185 at one point. I got some muscle.
Okay.
No, I'd put my money on Frost. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, he's Albanian. He'd probably stab you in your eye.
George just doesn't seem like he's been in many fights growing up.
Have you been in a fight?
Yes. Growing up?
Fine.
Brother, I grew up in Albania.
I grew up in Sonoma, California.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
James Charles is old.
I beat the out of James Charles.
Bro, have you seen how they fight?
Hey, sister.
Grab you by the hair and just start pummeling.
You know what? I don't think Frosty would have put me though to beat me up.
Why not?
Because I don't think you would say that.
I can't beat him up. He's way taller than me.
Wait, yeah, but why are you? Well, the question was YouTubers.
No, it's
Influencers.
Influencers.
Whatever.
To beat his
I'm not an
ass.
influencer.
Yeah, but you didn't have to go through us. Like
But I wanted to.
He acting like he got. Who could you beat in a fight out of us?
No.
I think his question.
I think that was
No.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 100%.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, come
Because
on.
I'm telling
Ashton Hall. He's allowed to clip
I
art,
take
but
away
I'm
his
not.
water. I take away his bananas. I take away his
Bananas.
like.
I
assistants,
take
like,
away
give him
your editing
breakfast.
software. I take away your camera. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I think it's too.
It's true, but then like
Nah.
him like he would
No.
You guys don't think? You guys really?
I think
Each
it's both.
other.
Yeah, it has to be both of you.
George, if they vote for both of us, I'm down to vote
Me
for
and
one of
Denai
them.
vote George and Frosty.
Yeah, two imposters.
All right, I vote for Frosty.
It was me.
I told
you.
you.
It makes sense.
I told you.
I was the imposter.
Let me guess. Your question was which one of us you could beat in a fight?
No, it was. Who's the hardest working member of Full Squad besides yourself?
Oh,
Hey, I would never get your ass, George.
See?
I would never beat you.
Hey, what about us?
10.
0.
14.
5.
What age did you receive your first allowance from your parents?
What? Okay, it wasn't from my parents because I didn't grow up with my parents, but my grandparents would pay me to talk to my parents on the phone.
5?
When you were 5, you remember that?
Yeah.
5?
Yeah, I'm counting that my grandparents, because I didn't know my parents growing up when I was a kid at this
You're
age.
just like Batman.
Okay, well then, anyway.
Different situation.
So, and obviously they wanted me to talk on the phone to them, but like I was like, I don't know, these are a bunch of strangers. I don't want to talk to them. So they'd give me like $1 to go buy candy to talk to them. And then I talked to them for 5 minutes. Then I'd go get these Superman chocolates. There was like Superman, and it was like chocolate, and it was like...
Okay, I believe him. Go, classy.
I didn't have allowance like in middle school, and then as soon as I got to high school, like they just wanted me to like do stuff around the house, and they just gave me like lunch money for high school.
What'd you buy?
Well, I got free lunch in the school, and I just bought chips and shit.
Me, I'm not gonna lie, I never had allowance from my parents.
That's
But
valid.
brother, like it was so we were struggling, okay, and like I never got to the point where like they had extra money and we were always like.
That's why I put this, because like this is the only time I ever got like money from...
Yeah, I've never received, like,
Yeah, I didn't get
money.
allowance
I've never
growing
had
up.
allowance
This is
in my
like the
life.
closest thing to it.
Is it you 3 times in a row?
No. So, I used to play soccer, and my mom said for every goal that I score, should give me $50 because the season before I was ass.
Rich
And
hot
she's-
parents, bro.
So it was like a contract incentive. You know, like how players get like a bonus if they hit a certain thing. And I popped off that season. I think it was the money.
$50.
Dude, I think I scored like 10 goals after scoring 0 before. And she had to cap it out at like 250 because I scored so many goals.
This is tough.
You were that nasty at soccer?
At 10 years old, I was pretty good.
His is like a cow answer, but like his explanation was
Yeah,
too
his
good.
was a little too detailed.
Yeah, a little too
it was
deep.
like the...
So it's you.
Do Superman chocolates even exist?
In Albania, they did.
That's why I'm like, was Superman like a thing in 1942?
This is difficult. I think Classy's fine.
It's not
on the
me.
radar.
I think it's classy.
Low-key.
It's not me.
You have such a nonchalant explanation. Yeah, like my parents gave me money for lunch money, but I got free lunch, so I would buy chips.
I don't know if I buy George's, dude. I don't
know if I buy yours.
It's $50 per goal, not like crazy amount.
Yeah, it is crazy. That's why she was surprised.
Yeah, but going from
I scored
ass
0 before.
to
I put-
10.
You don't believe the come up?
Didn't you play basketball?
Yeah, I played basketball starting in 7th grade. I was playing both, and I'm like, I like basketball more, so I chose that.
10th grade.
No,
What
10
grade?
years old.
I mean, no, what grade were you in?
Like
You should know
what was
that
10?
really quickly.
Like 4th grade, I'd say.
Yeah, see, why were we liking, like, you know what grade you played soccer in?
I'm getting vibes
I
that
played
it's him.
soccer in multiple grades. It wasn't just like one season.
I don't know. I think you should have said what grade you were in really fast when I asked you.
What age were you in 1st grade?
6.
No, you were probably 7. Or
No, I was 8 in 3rd grade.
See, it's confusing though.
It's
right?
not. I just answered it.
Okay, wait, hold on. What age was I in 3rd grade?
$50?
Yeah, what's a 10-year-old
That's what I'm
doing
saying.
with
50 bucks is crazy.
That's why I
like,
said she cut me off at 250. I hit the limit, 250. She's not gonna pay me.
But you
500.
said 50 bucks.
You
10
said
goals. It should be
500.
500.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She capped it off at a certain point. Why would I add that detail in?
But you
if I wasn't
didn't.
telling the
You
truth?
didn't add that in at the beginning.
I
You first
did.
said
I
it.
definitely did. You guys did this to me last time. Where
all you
I
said was
my
you had a
age in
great
round,
season.
and you guys are like, he didn't say his age, and all the comments like, he did say his age.
No, but you said
so. Maybe
10
you guys are
goals.
all sloths.
You
Maybe
said I
he's
scored
not all
10
sloths.
goals and she cut me
Yeah,
off.
I know I scored 10 goals. I scored 10 goals, but I scored so many. I exceeded her expectations so much
That's
that she had to
crazy,
stop
bro.
paying me.
No, but I'm saying, so she cut you off after 5 goals? Did he not say 10 in the beginning?
I said I'm not denying that I
He's
didn't
too
say
angry.
10 goals.
I'm telling you, I get the vibes. It's classy.
It's not me.
Trust me. It's him.
If it's really not you, because you're like
I'm
a
voting
little,
George.
You're actually a cow. You're a cow.
Like you guys, I don't know.
You just confirmed
but-
for me that you're not imposter because you would have just voted for me if you were imposter.
Classy will piss me off the most if he's not voted and he's the imposter.
He's literally the imposter.
Process of
I can
elimination.
tell.
Ready? It's not me.
He's a liar.
He could have voted.
I would've voted for him if
He
it was
could have
me.
voted for me if he was imposter. It's not him. So it's either him, and if it's not you, it's just
but
him.
he's a cow. He's voting for me.
No, I know. But
If
the
I
thing
was
is, if he was
imposter,
imposter,
I'd
he would
vote
have
for
voted for
him,
me.
and I automatically win.
Exactly. So if it's really not you, it's just him.
They're twisting it. It's not me.
If it's really not you, it's just him.
He would have been laughing his ass off.
No, he's fine with.
No. But he's making
looked at me and did the
Nah,
He looked at me. I swear. He went like this. He's like.
It's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
George, I'm gonna say if it's really not you,
He's a
vote
master
deny.
manipulator. He's literally him.
I'm voting classy.
It's
W.
not me. All right, it's denied. Look at him. He looks so guilty, bro. He looks so guilty.
I don't care at this point.
It's just him,
Go,
bro.
go, rock, paper, scissors. No, it's not me, bro.
Change your vote right now before we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. It's him.
It was me. What? So you remember everything I said. You just were pretending not to. Though.
Yeah,
Damn, he cooked.
my question was, what age did your parents buy your first video game? I had to pull something out of my, but it was a true story. Everything, I didn't lie about anything.
I'm sorry, classy, but there's just something about not voting you and the potential of you being an imposter that I cannot live with that. I can't.
15.
Upside down.
15.
How many times, bro?
50.
10.
13.
What's the question?
How many people would show up to your birthday party?
What is something wrong with y'all or like a birthday party, dog? 50.
I
Bro,
believe
what?
it for him.
Yeah, because he has a lot of people.
Nah,
He
but
knows a lot of
even 10.
Brother, like, who am I gonna invite? Let's
I
be
can
honest.
name literally our neighbor. Tanner and them is already 3. We have 4 in our house. That's already 7. How are you gonna say 10?
Okay, where's
Your
the other
sister-
3?
I'm inviting people that like I actually like and want to be there. I'm not just gonna invite a bunch of random
Okay,
people.
I believe 15 because like
Tanner, Cam, them.
the whole
Obviously,
Discord. What? Say I'm wrong.
well, I thought like they're not gonna fly out to LA for my birthday party.
Yeah, but bro, who else do I know except you guys? I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, I'm
I
on
know,
the
like a couple friends.
I'm
like
on the
that.
same
I don't have a lot of
wavelength.
friends.
I wouldn't want a party of 50 people. There's not 50 people.
I
that
don't know
care about
50
like that.
people like that. I don't want to feel uncomfortable in my own birthday party.
I guess I just thought it was more like, oh, you're going out. You're
Well,
gonna,
no,
like,
with you, I believe yours. I don't think it's
You don't have to like be best friends with them, but it's just like, oh, like
I don't
everyone's
think
like.
you know a ton of people, so I believe you're 50.
Classy is politely telling us that we got no motion.
Yeah, no, we're losing.
I didn't politely say anything. I'm just amazed. I genuinely think y'all know more than 13 people. Like your family probably consists of like more than like 7, 8 people here.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I just don't care about like over inviting people.
I want to hold on. I want to ask George because 13 is a very specific number. I was kind of like ballparking it.
I did 10 plus 3 because of you guys. That's literally my reason.
Wow, Sam.
Like I said, it's like close friends.
Why? It's your birthday party.
You're using the same argument that me
But
and him are
I know
using.
less people in LA than he does.
he has like friends here.
Brother, yeah, but they're not like my close friends. What are
Dog,
you
it's
saying?
a birthday party.
You guys are my close friends, and I have like 1 or 2.
Like my most recent birthday party was like 8 people, probably.
So then why do you put 8?
That is a great question.
Because my parents, that's 2, and then you 3.
That's 5.
That's a good save.
8 plus 5.
Classy. I'm leaning deny. George's is like, I feel like he actually thought about exactly who we'd invite.
Okay.
Yours just too small, bro.
I'm sorry, like, I don't want to invite a lot of people to my birthday party. I like to invite
Yeah.
good close friends. So I'm not even trolling. Like, my last birthday, it was like,
You were in
literally-
farmland.
Okay, I have more friends in Georgia than here.
Cap.
Okay, Cat. But
Yeah, he's lying
I'm not
online.
lying.
He's
I'm not
just
lying.
lying to
I know
lie.
No, but
Look at.
my mustache is not twitching, bro. It's not me.
Yeah, you're focusing.
Why are we asking him the questions? That's
Me? Mine is reasonable.
Who would be the 15? Because that
Okay.
might be a little too high.
I think it's too high. I'm not gonna lie.
Or even without Discord, I'm getting 15 people there.
You literally put more than me. I'm being generous.
Yeah, because I think you're
Brother,
the
because I'm
imposter.
inviting
You put
close
way
friends.
too low.
Listen, I'm inviting close friends. You're not.
I think you had a range of like 1 through 20, and
he's a little too quiet though.
Yeah, last time he was quiet, he was imposter.
yeah, see,
One
one
of these imposters are turning on me because you're calling me out.
Yeah, because you're quiet over
You know what's
Okay,
crazy?
I said I
Listen,
plus 10
listen.
plus 3, that
Listen,
equals
let me-
13 because of you guys.
let me break it down. George's is a very specific number, so I kind of believe it. Yours, you know a ton of people. Mine is like a normal amount of people to come to a birthday party. Deny for how many people he knows, way too low.
Look, listen, hear me out. You know his friends? He has like such a small circle of friends. Why would he put 15?
Because,
doesn't
brother,
even like
I'm
going
inviting
out.
people that I also like somewhat know.
I think 10 is way too small for you. You know more people in LA. Like
There's already 4 people in here, plus Ava, that's 5.
Okay, yeah.
Tanner, Cam, that's 7.
Okay, we gotta vote. I think it's Frosty.
I think it's Deny. I'm telling you it's Deny. Mine is actually realistic, and George has been very quiet, but I think I like his number
last
though.
time he was quiet. It was
He has like a weird number, which like makes me think that he actually thought it out.
All right, I vote Frosty.
I vote Deny.
I'm voting deny.
I don't know. It's tough. I think it's everyone. I think it's him. I genuinely. He's been too
He's
quiet
too
the
quiet,
entire
yeah,
round.
I'm
He
not
didn't
gonna
say a
lie,
word
yeah.
the whole round.
3, 2, 1.
Deny.
Yeah, it was not me.
I know it's probably.
It was me.
God damn it. What was your question?
Oh, I sniped the shit out of this. My range was 5 to 300.
Okay, that's crazy.
Anything over 30, you were gone.
Fetty Wap and Drake.
Ooh, Justin Bieber and Drake.
John Bellion and Noah Khan.
Tyler and Doechii.
Who?
Doechii?
What's the question?
What two artists should collaborate on a song?
Bro, what's up with these questions? No, these are so hard, bro.
The imposter rounds have been f***ing impossible.
Guys,
recently.
what if we're not? None of us.
Nah, he wouldn't do that 2 rounds in a row.
Wouldn't he?
I don't know when he did that.
Yeah. Hopefully he didn't. I believe his.
Thank you.
There's no shot. I'm sorry.
How is it coming to me? Do you even know anything about Doechii?
No, stop. Tyler, I know Tyler. I'm not a huge fan, but I know him.
Dude,
he
low-key,
would hate
it
Doechii.
might
What
not
are
be
you
any of
talking
us.
about? They match each other's energies perfectly, and she performed at Flogna. I saw her, so he's given very high praise for her before. So
You guys know who that is, right?
I don't know, Doechii.
I have
she
no
just
idea.
won a Grammy.
Anxiety.
Oh, I know that song. Yeah.
No, Doechii's like up and coming. They match each other's energies perfectly. They would be perfect for a song.
I think the three of us have really good answers. I think
You don't know
George's-
anything about Doechii though. You literally don't know anything.
Come on,
You haven't
bro.
listened to her most recent album at all.
I know the kind of music she makes. I only know that dumbass anxiety song on
That's
TikTok.
not her type of music though. That's just like a cover that came out recently. She raps. She's a rapper. She raps.
All right, what are we doing here, boys?
I don't know.
We're in a
Is it none
predicament
of us
once
again,
more.
bro? If it is.
It might be because think about it. We all said our favorite artist.
I just don't think it's that. I think
Dude, you're classy. Come on.
No, I'm on your side. I think you like both those
He's
artists.
going-
He does
I
like
think
Ty. He does like Tyler.
I think you would want to see a
But
collab.
Doechii's
between
a
those
really
two.
random answer.
It's not because
No, but-
No,
Doechii's tough. I can name off my 3 favorite songs by her: Catfish, Nissan Altima, and what's it called?
he did that with Sabrina Carpenter where
No.
he just made shit up.
Nissan Altima, Catfish, and Denial is a River.
Yeah, but last time you were imposter, you made up 3 random songs by Sabrina
And we just bought it. They're like, I'm getting flashbacks,
I know.
bro.
Dude, I don't know how much more I could clear myself.
He doesn't seem as.
Why would
angry.
he like? What would be his question where he would put those 2 random names?
What would be a really shitty collab?
You guys are actually so frustrating.
No,
So frustrating.
I'm on
You
your.
guys are so
how do you
stupid.
know-
You guys are so fucking stupid. It's insane. It's actually insane. You guys are so dumb. This pisses me. This is the most angry I've ever been playing with you guys. You guys are like, oh, anxiety. Oh, Tyler would
I
hate
think he's
doing
lying.
stuff with Doechii.
I just said I'm like you're not getting angry enough, and you started becoming fucking Hulk, bro.
Yeah, because I'm fucking showing that I'm
No,
angry.
it's-
I
okay, I
don't
vote
get
George.
this passion. I
vote
give up
George.
immediately.
I vote George. I vote George.
This is actually
I vote
crazy.
George.
This
I don't
has
care. I
happened
vote
every
George.
single round that we
I
played.
vote
This
George.
happened every
I
single
vote
round.
George.
This happened every single round. This has happened every single round. This is crazy.
Is it
You
George?
know what? No, just be quiet. I'm gonna explain why I'm so angry. Because
crashing
there's
out.
2 reasons I'm angry.
Why?
I am the imposter.
I knew it.
am the imposter,
I
which
knew
really
it.
pisses me off. The second reason is, Frosty, you are an idiot. You're like, Tyler seems like he would never collab with Doechii. Guess what, mother? They have a song together. They have performed together. You are an
Mom, pick
idiot.
me up. I'm scared.
Well, if I'm an idiot, then why did I just win the game?
Mom, pick me up.
His question it was, what 2 artists should date?
What 2 artists should date? That's a good answer.
Say your question.
I'm not speaking.
If you made it this far in the video, congratulations, because I got a treat for you. And no, it's not a crash out. It is a PS5. We're giving away this to 1 lucky viewer. All you gotta do is like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and comment a bunch of wilted rose emojis. Thank you guys for being the best fans out there, and let's get back to the video.
The wilted rose.
Airplane and a building.
Bomb.
Winky face with tongue out.
What is the worst emoji to respond to the FBI with?
What does that mean, bro? I keep seeing that on TikTok
I
comments.
don't know, Grandpa. Why don't you look it up?
Okay, what does it mean? Tell me.
Yeah, George song.
Don't tell him, bro. Everyone spam this emoji right now.
Oh my god, I like reading the comments. Now there's gonna be wilted roses.
Yeah, you're gonna find out what it means, Grandpa.
I think this one's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was. I was like, we're these 2 together? Oh no.
Mine's pretty self-explanatory, you know. Yeah, FBI's hitting you up. You don't want to respond to this.
Who made you write that? That's so bad. Bro.
Your question's gotta be like number 1 emoji used.
No.
Like emoji with best friend or like significant other. or something.
No. But you're gonna respond with a winking face to the FBI?
That's
You are apparently.
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah.
It's one of them.
I think it's George.
Now, of course, it's George.
How is it me?
It's George.
How is it me?
His is
Why
probably
would
like,
you send
what's
him?
your favorite
Okay, why would you
recent
send an
emoji?
FBI agent?
Yeah, I was
What
gonna
rose?
say.
Wilted rose.
Wilted, yeah. Wilted rose. Sad
How
rose.
is that?
That's like a.
Why would you send this to the FBI? Why would you send this?
Because
to
I
them?
assume if they're contacting me, I'm in trouble. So it's like this is my like I'm cooked.
Cooked. Kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but I don't think.
But he's saying he would send that, so it's not the worst thing to send.
It's either cow 1 or cow 2.
I think it's got to be like your number one used emoji
No.
with like a best friend.
No, definitely not number one.
His is usually the eggplant emoji.
I don't know, bro.
It's George, bro.
I feel like
His
that's
is-
just too basic of an answer though. Like mine was like creative.
Is it both of them again?
It could be.
No, it's not. Bro, you know it's not me.
I feel like my emoji is worse than that emoji.
Okay, FBI hits you up, be like, hey, buddy, you're in trouble. You respond to that? That makes sense.
No, this is the worst one because it's an admission of guilt. They know you're guilty.
I think it's Frosty.
You think it's Frosty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I was trying to see if he would get angry. It's George.
Ready?
Not
Three,
me. Wait,
two-
wait. What the? Stop. I'm not getting screwed over here again. It's not me.
The imposter because it's the worst
If it's a
one, because
bad
that
emoji,
makes
you
sense.
want to use a bad emoji. to send
So that's what I'm saying. It's like not.
so he's
They know
good.
you're guilty. Get what I mean? I guess.
Good save, George, but not enough.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie, we're genuinely like.
This is
We
an
don't know.
admission of guilt.
How about this? Rock, paper, scissors.
I don't think he would use it.
What?
Three,
What about him?
2, 1. George.
You
guys are.
Is
It's
it
you.
Nope.
It's me.
Yes, I knew.
Yeah, my question was emoji you send to your significant other or best friend the most. So who's the imposter? 3 of us know the word, 1 doesn't. Okay.
That's not the game.
Kendrick.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ryan Gosling.
LeBron.
What's the question?
What celebrity would you want to be president?
What?
Why Ryan Gosling?
Cause he's smart as hell.
Oh.
What?
How do you know he's smart? That's the
His
first
movies.
Which
picture.
I'm not gonna lie, he was
specific?
talking about Barbie. I'm like, he'd make a funny president, bro.
I think LeBron would be the best president, bro. If he can save Cleveland, he can save the country.
Okay.
You just did that because you know that he would vote for it.
No, I'm not
But
gonna lie.
that makes sense.
Mine's pretty logical. Arnold, he was a governor of California. He would be a good
That's
president.
such a random pick.
No, I think that's probably like the
No, I'm
best
saying that's a
answer
random,
he's
like,
had.
you would never think of that. How'd you spell his name?
I stopped.
I was just about to say, how did he spell his name?
Kendrick?
Yeah.
No, like,
What'd you get?
very-
Who's your favorite
it makes
artist?
sense, bro. He's
No.
the biggest D1 Glazer.
Kendrick's very wise, you know?
Kendrick would release the Jeffrey Epstein list.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he called out Drake for, you know,
I
like
know,
he'd
but
do
I
it for
don't think
everyone
that
else.
he was thinking of the Epstein list when he was writing Kendrick,
Well,
bro.
No, I just feel like Kendrick doesn't let anyone walk over him. So
Come
he'd
up
do
for
the
some
same
air, bro,
our
please.
country. I think Ryan Gosling, like, why would Gosling
Ryan
choose
Gosling
Ryan
is
Gosling?
ridiculous.
What do you
Come on.
mean?
You don't
That
even
is so-
like Ryan Gosling
Yeah,
like
I
that.
do.
Name 2 movies.
Barbie and Blade Runner.
Name another one that we
name
haven't
3
heard.
more.
You
Name
haven't
3
even
more.
watched Blade Runner. 3, 2, 1, classy.
All right, bro.
What's your question?
It was like, who do you think is the most overrated celebrity?
I knew it.
Damn.
Really? You
No,
think
Ryan
Gosling?
Gosling's overrated.
Maybe it's just because I have never seen a film with him.
No, you
not
should.
a single film
He's
with
in
him.
actual
Name any
bangers.
film, I have not seen it with him.
47.
Okay.
All right.
10, no.
Bro.
You're
an
literally-
idiot.
I'm
You're
an
an
idiot, bro.
Just 10.
7.
3.
The question was days you could survive without eating.
Look at me, bro.
Dude.
Yeah.
Days
Food,
without
if anything.
eating, not eating every day.
Yeah, but I have reserves, bro. Put us all in an
yeah,
island.
buddy,
I'm
yeah, look at him
surviving
like,
first,
come
bro.
on.
Brother, 47.
I'm not even
Brother, would
questioning
He
you
it.
complains when he doesn't have 4 meals a day.
Yeah,
you
but
think he
he-
could last 47 without
He
a
could
meal?
survive.
Yes, I could survive easy.
Hell no.
Brother, I could.
47?
You guys know what it's talking about. It's just like
Are you guys
days
dumb?
without
If you
eating.
drink
can
water,
drink
you can
Survive?
survive for months.
Drink water.
Yeah, that's why he can survive for 47
he's,
days.
He's trying to gaslight you. I know. I put-
3?
No, dude, I get really hangry after a day of not eating.
He's lying.
Like, I
Yeah,
just
Well, it doesn't say.
No.
Doesn't say how many days can you go without eating until you get moody. It says survive.
Dude, I just off myself by the 3rd day. 'cause
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
Okay, he's lying, bro. He's a bad liar. He's a
Dude,
bad
47
I
over
believe
3?
yours. There's
Like,
reason.
Okay,
47?
Like if you put 3, I'd believe.
That's just not possible, though. 47?
It
That's
is.
just
What
ridiculous.
are you saying? What are you saying? You can survive for months.
Yeah, no.
What?
Without
he is-
eating?
Yeah,
you could
he's
survive
right.
47
Yes.
days.
Not
without
one
eating.
people
Okay,
fast.
wait.
47
people
days.
fast? Can you tell me?
47 days
People
without
do
eating.
water
It's-
fast.
Mom and dad are fighting.
People
It's
do water
hold on. It's
And they
3
should-
hours without shelter in extreme conditions. 3 days
What
without
is
water,
yapping about?
3 weeks without food. That's 21 days?
Yeah.
I believe he could do double that.
I'm not
I
gonna
can
lie,
easily-
the 3 is more sus than 47.
Yeah.
Dude, 47's insane.
Yeah,
But you die after
you
3
think you die
Brother,
after
I've gone
3
3
days?
days
Yeah, I was
without
like-
eating.
Yeah.
It's not
Dude,
like
I told you
the
I'm off
worst thing
myself.
ever.
I love eating. Eating's like why I live.
Yeah, we can tell.
If I said that, it's more believable.
Yeah, true.
Come on,
3, 2, 1, George.
Yeah, it was me.
What'd you get? What was your question?
I just got a range.
Oh, okay,
40.
okay.
I was
What was
told to
your
put a
range?
number 1 through 40.
You went 3.
I mean, you never know. You
Don't
either
know
go
what the
higher or go
question
low.
is.
Go higher or go low. I respect the shot.
Okay.
40.
18. Go ahead.
60.
33.
All right, now think about this. What was the question?
Best age to retire.
Best age to retire. Would you not want to retire at 18?
Okay, that he,
Uh-huh.
he does have a
Kinda has a
point.
point.
He didn't say average age. He
mean-
said best age. I'd like to be retired at 18.
I made it realistic
Yeah.
and like somewhere where you could retire.
Really? I feel like mine is the most realistic.
Yeah, but no. I was
The
thinking
whole,
like
the whole
how
point
he
is
thought.
like, when is the best time to retire?
Yeah, I thought
Not
the best
when you're
time before
dying, bro.
you're still young. You could travel for 20 years.
Okay, that's true.
With mine, you can travel for like 60 years.
Yeah, but,
Yeah,
like,
but
you have no life experience.
then you're not working. Like you're not. I know you're not working.
Yeah.
It's like you're not.
You're not
like,
going through the struggle.
There's no
Why
ambitions,
would you
bro.
want to work if you could? If you didn't have to work, why would you
Because
work?
work
It gives you
brings
purpose.
experience
Yeah,
and
it's
purpose.
like then there's no ambition for anything.
You can find
You're
purpose
just on
outside of work. I
vacation.
promise.
33?
33.
If I was
It's like-
retired
it's
at
like
18,
it's like a good number because like your 20s you want to spend like grinding and then retire
I
at
can
33.
see that.
Dog, I have no idea who it
I have no
is.
idea.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you agree with me, I would not work a single day of my life if I didn't have to.
I just
Who
think it's
would?
so
I think
Who
it's him,
would?
bro.
No, it's definitely him because 33 doesn't make any sense.
How
What's
is
yours?
it me, bro?
40.
40
I have an
makes
actual
sense, right?
logical
Yeah,
answer.
because I was like, you work 20s.
He's like, he's trying to play the same
Brother,
thing I am.
brother.
No, he's trying to play it how I am, where he's
you
like,
put
oh,
18 for
why would you not
he's
want to
yapping.
retire
He's definitely yapping
immediately?
a lot.
Oh my god, trolling.
I think it's just a shot in the dark.
Yeah, I think you just try
Brother,
to
it's
defend yourself.
think about it. Why would you not want to retire at 18?
Because you barely started life at 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You just graduated high school.
You guys are thinking along the lines of like, all right, we have decent jobs, so like, yeah, us working is
No,
whatever.
it's like
but
your whole 20s
imagine,
is like going out,
imagine,
traveling.
brother. Imagine you had to
18
work.
is
Imagine you had to work construction. You're telling me, oh yeah, I definitely want to keep doing that rather than retire at 18.
I mean, I literally worked at construction at 18. It made me.
and did you
appreciate hard
enjoy
work.
doing that?
It made me work
You got
hard.
mad defensive.
If you had, if you had like 30 million in the
Starting from the
bank.
thing, remember he was like, "Give us a good question."
Okay, that's metagaming, and you're wrong. And I was talking about the
Metagaming.
next round.
It's Facebook?
It's deny.
Frosty, I think you gotta retire your argument, bro.
Oh God!
Damn.
All right, you guys
This
ready?
is a
3,
good art.
2, 1.
Frosty.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, no comments. Like, do you hear these people?
Okay,
do you hear these people?
my
Oh yes,
question
I
was just like a
yearn to
range
work.
between
I love work.
Okay, listen. My range was 30 to 60.
You guys are telling me you don't want to retire at 18. That's ridiculous to me.
30.
Okay. 21.
21.
28.
30.
Ooh, that'll be your answer.
Okay.
One of these is not like the others.
Okay.
Okay, I can justify easily.
Wait,
I feel
what's
like
the question? What's the question?
Well, bro, nobody's. I can justify easily. I swear I can.
What age would you want to have kids?
okay. Yeah. I can justify it easily.
Okay.
30 is a perfect number.
21.
Yeah, I for the longest time I've always been said if you have this is like in a perfect world. What age you want to have kids? I'm thinking I'm already rich. I already have a house. Whatever. 21. My parents had at 20. I think I would want to start early. So,
What are you waiting for?
brother, do I look like I have a house and I'm rich?
My parents had me as refugees. Shit.
Okay, I don't want to struggle.
Oh God. My parents had me.
Struggle
when there
is
was
good for the
literally
kids.
Wooden stove, bro.
Your kids need to struggle a little bit. It builds character.
Fuck, this is.
21, I feel like, is the most sus. Like,
Brother, I literally just gave you the exact reasoning.
you're
And I've
thinking
already
about
talked
your
about it
first
before.
kid before your first legal beer.
No, I would just want to have it at
It's
21.
George.
So I'm like 15. By the time the kid's 15, I'm like 45.
Asking very valid questions. Okay, 28's a good answer.
28,
This
yeah.
is a hard one, chat.
Wait, no, hold on. 28 is it's a weird answer.
Is it though?
How is it?
Because you
weird?
guys are even. Mine makes sense.
I mean,
His
ideally,
is, no, his is even, yours is odd.
Yeah. He cooked with that one, bro.
Why 28?
Okay, I think it's class.
It's just
Yeah,
not me.
you guys are
we've
three.
talked
George,
about
hold on.
Wait,
George
hold
hasn't said shit.
Yeah, shut
Why
up.
30, George?
I don't know. My parents had me when they were 35. I feel like that's a little too late. So I was like, 30's good. I feel like any longer, it's like,
It's not me. I talked about being 21 and having kids a lot.
The only thing with him is he's the odd one out.
Yeah, but like I kind of believe
I've been
that.
No, I
that
do
makes
too.
sense though.
No,
right?
no, like
No,
I genuinely, if
21
you have
makes
the
sense.
money and and everything for it, why would you not want to have kids early?
No, it is, but like my sister had her kid when she was 19, so I mean,
Okay,
it
I
depends.
get there's people that have kids very young, but like,
Okay, no, but I want
wanting
to
one at 21.
But
is,
like realistically, no. If
you have a
I had the
perfect
money
life.
back then, I wasn't thinking about it like that. But like, yeah, if I was financially stable and everything at that age, I'd have a kid.
Bro, can we take a moment to realize we're all pushing 30 and none of us have anything?
Why would you have to mention that?
why are
Yeah,
we
you
even
just
saying
didn't have
this?
to mention that at
Hey,
all.
I ain't pushing 30.
Maybe you're pushing 30, old man, but
We're all 26, bro.
I'm not 26. I'm
I just
17.
turned 22.
even though he's defending me, I still think it's him.
I think it's
Okay, then it's you.
No, I
Fuck
genuinely
you.
do
Yeah,
think
fuck
28's
you.
a weird
2,
number.
1.
Hold on.
Classy.
You're such a cow. Cow, it's probably
mad.
him. He's
Was it
pushing
him?
it for
Was it
so
him?
hard. No.
It's George.
It's George, isn't it?
It's me, bro.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
No,
I knew it, bro. He was too quiet.
it's not even the quiet part. Me, I'm like, it's George.
No, I had a good guess though. I was
Yeah,
told
th-
24 through 75.
Damn. Daniel Jones.
Look little.
Okay. Tense.
LeBron.
Some of these are bold.
Okay, read the question.
Athlete you think you could beat in their own game.
Daniel Jones, he's a quarterback for the Giants. Dog shit, I could definitely throw better than him. I could 100% throw better than that man.
I believe
I
that.
actually
Me
believe
when
him.
I lie.
Tens.
Who's Luke
Dude,
Lillard?
honestly,
Do you know Luke Litter?
1v1 me. I'm not gonna lie, bro. 10s on fucking Haven, C-Long.
I believe him more than your
No
football
ops.
ass.
Where was
Why,
the ops
why are we
mentioned?
fighting? Yeah, why are we fighting?
No, you can't use an op.
Who's Luke Lillard?
Who said I can't?
No, like, you're not allowed to use an op in the 1v1 against 10.
Brother, where are you making rules from right now?
I can use whatever I want. Okay.
All right.
You guys don't know who Luke Lillard
Who is that? No.
Luke
He's the
Litter?
world champion in darts.
And you think you can beat him? The world champion.
I'm gonna be honest. You're getting fucking pummeled by that NFL player.
No, he
At least
He doesn't know who Daniel Jones
At
is,
least
brother.
my chance
I
is like
think, like-
throwing a dart, so I have a closer chance. Well, name one professional
You
athlete.
think?
Okay, can we
Hold
just...
on. Let me clarify. You think the dart players are just taking a chance?
No, but I'm saying I would be closer to beating him than an NFL
I
player.
promise you,
Plus, you can't throw an egg across the street.
I'll throw an egg at your face.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
LeBron,
LeBron, bro.
What is so that
What are you
like?
guys talking about?
That's so disrespectful. Like I'm voting for you just because
I
that's
got
so.
that LeVar Ball confidence. If he was the GOAT, I don't think I could take it, but he's not. It's Michael Jordan. So
You're
It's
dumb
the
as fuck.
third.
You're like I'm voting
He
George.
voted
I'm
himself.
voting
No,
George
that's
just
a crazy
because
FUD,
I'm
bro.
voting
That's
George
definitely
because he's
George.
saying some really dumb things right now.
No, it's him.
if I got the ball first, I think I could score. And then
Against LeBron.
yes, definitely.
Yeah, but it's
I have
just
a
to beat
go-to
them at their
move.
own game.
Oh yeah. You think I can't take him?
Maybe not in basketball. I'm sure
Yeah,
you can
maybe
take
you
them.
can take him.
You can start with a 99-0 lead, first to 100 wins, and I still think LeBron beats you.
I beat
Easily.
him 200-0, I think.
Okay, you guys
Trust me,
ready?
I have a
Wait, no,
go-to
hold on.
move
You're
that
trying
he
to
can't
vote.
stop.
You don't even know
if it
who
was
it
MJ, prime MJ, I wouldn't do it. If it was Curry, I couldn't do it. LeBron,
I'm not gonna lie. It really is between one of y'all.
Are y'all hearing this?
Do you think it's him?
Okay, the dart makes sense.
I don't know who Luke Littler is.
That's your
that
fault.
sounds like an actor.
No, it's a dart.
Classes make sense. I get his logic. It
Riddle
doesn't.
me
It's
this.
stupid, but I get his logic.
It's not stupid. It's
No, it makes sense. It
yeah.
the
yeah.
dart,
No,
dart,
I'd rather
yeah.
do darts than try to beat someone in a basketball game.
I definitely think Frosty's clear. Daniel Jones is.
Yeah, he's ass. If you know football, you
Yeah,
know.
but is that the most ass player that you could think of?
Kind of,
Okay,
yeah.
then
I
it's just
think,
George.
like 95% of the people watching can throw better
It's
than
just
Zion.
George.
Esports player?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's an esports player.
I believe him because he could actually like attempt it.
I don't know who Luke
He's
is,
nasty at Valorant, so.
That's why I'm like, if I was him,
George, I've seen you. We've played horse before, bro. You're not coming close to LeBron. 3, 2, 1, George. What are we doing here?
It's not George, is it?
Stop it.
Nah, it is.
Today, George.
It's not you.
No,
It's just George.
George, I'm gonna throw this at you. Say it's you right now. Say it's you right now.
It was me.
What was the question?
Dude, this is such cap, bro. I got who's the best athlete? Come on.
Damn! And you didn't pick your GOAT, Steph Curry.
Okay, no, wait. I need to clarify. Steph Curry is my favorite player, but he's not as athletic as
Come up
LeBron.
for some air, bro.
3.
4.
11.
8. 11?
11.
One of them
8.
is fine.
Read the question, nice man.
Number of days you could go without pooping.
I've had 11, so I know I can do it.
11 days?
Yeah. How do you?
You're really constipated after surgery. You just farted up.
When I broke my arm, I couldn't poop for a few days at a time either.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
They gave me like laxatives, and even it didn't really help.
It didn't help at all.
Yeah.
I said 4 because like after the airplane, you're constipated. Thing changes.
What do you mean
Wait,
after
what do you mean after
the
the
airplane?
airplane?
No, when you go on a flight and then the time zones change.
I think that's just a you thing,
What are
bro.
you
I believe you on the floor, but I'm saying we take normal
Wait,
flights,
Your
bro.
stomach gets jet lagged?
Yeah,
like,
well,
what
No,
are
I'm
you
not
saying?
even kidding. No, that's a chat. That's a normal thing,
Chat.
right?
Your stomach doesn't experience time zones.
Yeah,
No, it does, bro.
There.
No, it does. Sometimes you like I can't poop for like 2 days
I think
after I
that's
land.
just you, bro.
There's something wrong with it.
I poop for 2 days after.
I be pooping on the flight, bro.
I've never pooped. Actually, I pooped once.
Hey,
Okay, this actually happened. I was like 10 or 11, maybe 12. Was constipated for like a
8
whole...
or 11.
10,
It's somewhere in that range, bro. I don't know. But you guys have those combos, like the pizza things?
I love those.
Yeah, I went through like an entire week of only eating those.
Nah,
Brother, 8 is insane for pizza rolls.
When all you eat is basically that's what they are. They're just crackers for a whole
Hey.
week. Yeah, that's gonna fuck
What
up
did
your
you
I
stomach.
just think that's cat.
11 days after
That's cap.
surgery, there's just
Yeah.
no shot that's realistic.
For one, you can't even get up for like the first week.
Yeah,
so
that's you
how is
poop
that
in a
not-
bedpan.
I would never.
bedpan.
I would never.
Okay. Realistically, yeah, I don't know about
My
eating
story's
pizza.
all right. You can vote for me. It's not me.
No,
My
I know,
story's true.
you know why it's cap? You were in Albania, right?
No,
They would not feed you that. They would feed you homemade food.
they didn't feed me that. I ate that. I was in a fight with my mom and I wasn't talking to her, so I didn't want to eat her cooking because every time we got in a fight, the way we would,
He's lying. He would be beat to death, bro. Like, this is a lie.
Why do you think I was mad at her? Why do you think I was mad? You're
2,
trolling. You guys are dumb.
Frosty.
Not me. You guys are dumb. 11 days.
classy.
You guys believe that? You guys believed 11 days.
No, hell no, you should not.
Like, you guys
believe
are
that.
actually...
I would explode from inside out, brother.
No,
Like,
actually,
what? It'd be a medical miracle. 11 days without shitting. What are we saying?
So,
You guys didn't question mine at all.
I told a whole story. I gave background, context, a setting.
I believe you,
multiple
Classy.
side characters.
We were surgery brothers.
we were.
So you didn't poop? You went? How long?
Genuinely, it was like 6-7 days.
Okay.
What was it? range?
11's insane. Though.
My range was like 1 through 20.
Clark Kent.
George.
Vinny the hacker.
Tramel Tillman.
What the f is Tremelt?
He
Tramadol, bro.
plays Mr. Milchek in Severance.
Oh, well, you
Okay,
should know.
okay.
What's
Really?
the question, Sam?
Most handsome celebrity.
Oh, you said
I feel like
e-celebrity.
Classy might be the imposter.
Well, you said
I can't
e-celebrity.
gas my boy up.
That's crazy.
I thought it would be funny.
No, what? What's wrong with that?
You're my
believe
favorite
it.
celebrity.
If it's most ugliest person you know.
It's not.
I believe it. Clark Kent, that's not a real person.
Clark Kent?
Yeah, what is it?
That's Superman.
That's not a real
That's
person.
the
Character.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Which one? There's like
I
3.
think you meant
The one-
Henry
the one that looks
Cavill.
like
Henry
me.
Cavill.
The one that looks like you.
Come on. Let's be realistic.
Enjoy.
I don't. Is Vinny handsome?
Vinny? He's
That's his
fucking.
whole thing, brother.
He's so handsome,
I
bro.
don't know who it is.
Who's that person again?
He just plays a character in Severance.
Okay, can you show us
It's
a
the
picture?
black dude, right?
Yeah. It's the black. Just say it's Mr. Milchek. I don't think we need that.
Yeah, but out of all the celebrities.
Severance is popping. I just wanted to say
Yeah, but
something.
out of everyone, you could have picked Chris Evans, like.
Yeah, that's basic,
Yeah.
bro.
What's the Clark Kent's name?
I don't know.
Henry
Henry
Cavill.
Cavill.
Henry Cavill, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, he's feeding it in his hand. I feel like it's classy.
Brother,
I feel like
it's
he's
just not- no, I genuinely-
like
yeah, I
that.
thought it'd be funny,
I like classies. I don't think it's him.
It's not me.
Clark Kent is just not a real human being.
Oh,
Well, he was thinking of Superman.
Yeah.
Why didn't you write Superman actor?
Did you think that was his real name?
Yeah.
No, I think no.
I think it's just
I
because
think
you
it's-
could have
it-
chose a lot of different.
Yeah, you chose like a
Like
random
Classy's
ass.
trolling.
No, he,
I'm not trolling.
What? You don't think you're
Yeah,
the most
what?
handsome e-celebrity?
I'm not an e-celeb either. I got 1,500 on
Bro,
Instagram.
bro's fighting his own bag.
Right?
Let me guess you up
like
in
we're
peace,
trying
bro.
to hype you up. Like,
Dude,
what's wrong with you? I'm voting for him just because of this.
Yeah. Why are you
I just
so?
feel like no. I
You
feel
know-
like if it's not,
He's imposter and he's using it. What? Why are you laughing?
because I'm trying to think what question.
Yeah.
Did choose George?
No, I genuinely I like the bit.
what bit? What do you mean?
What do you mean a bit?
Because it's like you're a celebrity, but you're our celebrity.
Oh.
Dude,
Okay.
Zip it up, brother.
I feel like I'm getting trolled so hard.
You're
right
not
now.
you, buddy.
No, I'm
you're lucky you don't know movies well, or I would have voted your ass so fast.
Let's keep it down, Clark Kent.
Yeah,
I think
he genuinely thinks that might be the
That
actor's
was-
name.
For me, it's not really like a if. It's just you, because I know it's not me, and his answer is like really good, and he's just stupid. Why are you still thinking?
I'm putting my vote towards Clap.
Oh, it's
Okay,
finally.
it's us.
brother.
Who do you think?
I think it's George. I think Classy means it. George's a handsome dude.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, me too. I think it's George. 'cause
George
he's
is
such a
more handsome
random
than
ass
him.
person.
My thing is Tramel Tillman. You could have chose so many other celebrities.
Okay, I think it's George.
Wait.
Oh no.
George.
George.
George. 3, 2, 1. George.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, it was just
Okay. No.
What was your question? What was your question?
who has the most fashion sense in Full Squad.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Nice.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
That's even better, low key.
Bro was funning his own bag. He's like, oh.
What, like me as the most handsome? Come on, bro.
Boom.
35.
What the hell?
What?
What's wrong with your guys' answer?
16.
60.
60.
What was the question?
How many more years do you think you have to live?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm a very unhealthy individual. I'll be
Yeah,
lucky
I'm
if I
like-
make it 20.
I'm like
Oh,
trying to
God.
reach around like 60, 65.
60?
60's kind of pushing it, buddy.
You want to live till 80?
Yeah, why not?
That sounds miserable.
84? What's wrong with that?
That sounds
80
awful.
84. He's decaying.
16 though.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Dude,
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Shocked by you guys.
16?
Your answers.
16
What
is
the
a
hell?
little low, brother.
I'd be,
I'm here for a long time.
20's not that low. Not for me.
It's not bad, bro. I didn't.
What was your question? How old are the girls you DM? No, that's oh my god.
Bro, that's a crazy. No. Cut that, bro. Oh, like, what is wrong with you, bro?
What is wrong with you? That's probably the question you got.
Oh, no, my God. Stop.
16 is a little low, buddy.
It's not that
You
low.
think you're gonna be dead by what, like
What's the difference
30?
between 16 and 20, you cow?
A lot.
4 years.
And honestly, I'm a very unhealthy
Yeah, I was
person.
gonna say he's cooked.
Brother,
You are,
yeah.
I've been coughing up mucus for the past 4 weeks.
I don't know. His is the most realistic.
16 days, bro. I got.
Mine is like, I was like 60, 65. I feel like I'm gonna croak.
So you're telling me
yeah, I
35,
don't think it's close.
35 years from now, I won't have to anyone to play this game with?
Or you can play with. Actually, yeah, we're all cooked. I don't know. It's one of them.
Yeah.
It's one of them.
It is, yeah.
Brother, why would he be 60? He genuinely thinks he's
Who
gonna
wants to live till 85?
Him. Look at him.
What does that
He
mean?
does, right? In
No, I'm
Japan.
saying, like,
hear me
bro,
out.
he's
Hear me
healthy as
out. Like his genetic, like in Japan and stuff, you know, they live a long time.
Oh.
Yeah, that was kind of racist.
Yeah. What are you saying? He'd be
I
like
don't
a
know. I
wise
genuinely
old
just
monk
think
or
like
something?
George is a pretty healthy
That's
individual.
great. I can't believe you just said that.
Leaves
Wow.
And shit. And
I feel like one of them got a question like, what age would you want to be again? And I think it's him.
Why would I want to be 20?
I don't want to be 16 again, bro. I had traumatic
only 16.
experiences. when I was
You
16.
can't drink at 20. You can't rent a car. You can't do anything.
21 maybe.
Who the wants to be 20? That's like
Okay.
the worst age.
I think we have to vote.
You.
Skedaddle.
Why is
tell
it
me.
not you? 16 is nuts.
Brother, I told you. I'm
He
here
started
for,
laughing.
All right,
here
all
for a
right.
long time.
3, 2, 1. George.
George.
Deny.
It's George.
It's George.
Deny.
I think it's George.
What?
Nobody wants to live
So
till
we
All right, you
85,
guys
brother.
side.
All right,
Rock, paper, scissors.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a rock.
Okay, so am I.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
The blind leading the blind.
Was it you?
It was me.
I know it was
Okay.
denied.
Voting for me is crazy.
60 is
That's
crazy.
normal.
20 is crazy. You won't even be 50.
Okay. 6.
10.
35.
22.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
Read the question.
How many hot dogs do you think you could eat per hour?
I genuinely think his is cap.
Bro,
Is it?
I genuinely know for a fact.
What you guys,
Yeah.
what you guys know about me?
Yeah, but
You-
6 is bro. You,
10 is sus for him. 6
I'm
isn't
being
sus
generous
for me.
though.
No one bats an eye when the big dude says 35.
Oh, buddy, we know it's not you. We know it's not you.
That's crazy.
I think it's denied because that seems a little low.
22 is also pretty. I believe denies.
22 is so normal. I was thinking in my head, like, all right, 5 hot dogs per 10 minutes times like
Einstein equation.
Wait, 5 hot dogs per 10 minutes. That's
Can we
Yeah,
get
that's
that
like
written
a
out
hot
now?
dog per
but
2
you
minutes.
really slow down.
No,
Like,
that's why I said 22. It would be 30 if I actually did the math on that.
I can see 22. I'm not gonna lie.
22
in
in an
an
hour.
hour.
That's like one every 5 minutes.
Also, it depends on like the size of the hot dog. Like,
A normal hot dog.
I counted for
Standard regulation
I
size
think
hot dog.
6 is too low. In an hour. In an hour. Is
Brother, he put 10.
crazy. You guys are in the same
you put
range.
6.
Yeah, but I'm skinny. I don't have an appetite. If I try to eat
what
6
am I?
hot dogs in
What
an
am I?
hour,
He's calling you a
no, I'm
fat ass,
skinny,
bro.
skinny.
What are you
He
talking
can eat
about?
more than
He can eat more than 6.
I think anyone could eat 6 in an
Yeah.
hour. That's
In an hour.
If I tried to eat
That's for
6
10.
hot dogs in 1
One
hour,
hot dog?
but then,
I would genuinely throw
bro,
up.
He's like a malnourished turtle, bro.
Like you've seen me eat.
Yeah, but one
you've
hot
seen
dog
me
for
eat.
10 minutes.
Yeah, but I have
only
hella,
need it
I have
every
hella
4.
slow
He's
metabolism.
itching. Maybe he's.
Classy's trolling. Classy's
I'm not
trolling.
sure.
Okay. Let's be real. Okay, it's either him or him.
I think it's George. I
Dude, I
think
feel
he-
like Classy's flying under the radar a little
I'm
bit.
genuinely
22,
22
like-
is the most fair number.
I could
think.
see that.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna pick 30, but I'm like, I don't think I could.
Hold on. 35?
No, he's fine.
It's either
No
him or
fun
him.
allowed.
I think.
I think it's
Okay,
George. You know my answer. This is a
I'm
realistic
not-
answer
okay,
for me.
Actually, no. Hear me out, class.
Okay.
Him kind of makes sense. Him 10. He can eat.
Right? He has 4 more than me.
You guys
He
have
could.
never seen me eat though. Like, let's be real.
Yeah, but like he's a normal.
He can eat more than
person.
10. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
That's
he's-
what I'm
He
saying.
can't eat more than
That has to be
brother.
George. Okay, you guys ready?
6 though?
3, 2, 1.
George.
Bro.
It was you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I knew it.
It's crazy that him putting 6 we didn't question.
You
can eat more than 6,
Brother,
bro.
I promise you I couldn't.
In an hour, bro.
Yes,
hour?
I
Your
would
life
genuinely
depends on
throw
it.
up.
There's a gun to your head. Eat 6.
I'd throw up.
12.
Okay.
5.
12.
Copycat.
18.
Okay.
Okay, read the question.
It was fastest you think you can run in miles per hour.
Yeah, I think 12 is pretty fair.
I'm slow. Bro.
5 though?
I'm slow. 18. What are you
5.
fucking
Brother,
Cheetah?
Yeah, okay, 18
I'm
is kind of
skinny as
insane.
fuck and I used to play soccer. I can run.
Brother, 18. You know Usain Bolt.
The
You know how fast
fastest
he
he
runs?
can run is
You
Okay,
think
5
that's
miles per
the
hour.
5 is
fastest?
cap.
You can walk a mile in 20 minutes.
It's not cap. I'm
Okay,
just
but to be
bad with
fair-
numbers, bro.
He might not be. 18 is
18
kind
is
of crazy.
I could, dude. 18 is not that insane.
It's pretty fucking insane.
It's. I
That's
definitely
insane.
think both of you can run faster than 12.
yeah, but I just don't think you can.
Bro,
I can
when
absolutely
I'm writing
run.
this, I'm thinking like, okay, Cheetah, like 12, 13 miles per hour. I'm not good with numbers.
Cheetahs don't run.
Cheetahs are 120.
I'm not. I mean,
Actually?
Usain
Yeah.
Bolt.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's like a
120.
fact. 120 miles per hour.
I'm just a cow, bro. I'm not
George,
gonna-
okay, George, what do you?
5 is
What
ridiculous
do you
though.
yeah,
That-
it is.
5
18
is 5 is more
I'm
unrealistic.
bad at numbers. I promise. you.
5
This
is
is the
more
top speed.
unrealistic than 18.
That's true.
I think
Okay,
he's
okay.
just very like bad at this.
I
game.
think it's
I am.
denied.
like you're fighting for the 5th game in a row.
I
Challenge.
think I put 12 because like I'm just not sure. I think I could probably do
That
15
seems
maybe.
My hip
realistic.
hurts, so I think 12 is pretty fair.
Okay.
It's him
I think it's
because he
denied.
said that it's him.
Are you dumb?
Oh, it's not me. I promise you. I will put.
That just made me think it's you because you're
not
trying to
me.
throw on me.
It's him, but it's not me. I promise you.
I'm voting deny.
You don't think I can reach 12 miles per hour?
Not with that hit.
No, I can definitely reach 12. My thing is like I genuinely think he's just bad at the game.
I am. I'm
And
brother.
18 is kind of absurd, bro.
It's really not.
It's
No,
18
with his ass-
pretty
miles
fast.
per
Brother,
hour?
You smoke nicotine 10 seconds every
But
3
class,
seconds.
this is top speed. Like
Like,
this is him
the
fully
fastest
sprinting. He
po-
doesn't
like,
have to
full
keep.
Yeah, 5 is
Adrenaline.
stupid. Top speed of 5.
I fought it again.
I think he's being honest, bro.
I'm
I think
being
he's just
honest.
really bad.
I think he's
Bro.
not.
I'll be honest.
I don't think he is. I know it's not me. You both have solid answers. It's him.
It's definitely him.
Top speed. The fight or flight
Not his ass.
situation.
I'm not. bro.
3, 2, 1. Deny.
Was it you?
It was me.
What?
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, wait, what?
You gotta stop
throwing.
throwing.
Okay,
You
okay.
gotta stop throwing.
Okay, I'm actually not throwing. I swear to God, I genuinely didn't know like an average speed of a human being.
You do the treadmill, brother.
Okay.
You don't put the number in for nothing.
Okay, it doesn't say you run 12 miles per hour, you cow.
Yeah, it says 4. And you're walking.
You think 5 miles per hour is the? You think it takes a human 5 miles to run 1 mile?
9.
9,
Yeah.
Okay.
27.
I think 15.
15.
15.
40.
40.
40.
That's better than 9.
Okay, what's the
I don't
question?
buy 9.
What's the question?
What's the
How
question?
many children could you take in a fight?
Do you buy? I
guy's
can
not
take
taking
40.
40,
100%.
Hell no.
By
If you
children,
put
I'm thinking like my little nephew is like 5. I could take like
40 of them though.
Bro,
Are
imagine
you
you're
just running at
swarming.
you at the same time?
Brother, you can barely hold up a beer. Like,
I'll kick. I'll grab a weapon.
That's
you
10
can't
on
take
each
40?
side of you.
Yeah.
45-year-old.
Right?
Him not. There's no way he thinks he can only beat up 9.
That's a
he's humble, bro.
I am humble. 40 is a little cocky.
40
I don't
is
think it is.
insane.
Did I put 27? He could
Bro,
take the 3 of
okay.
us alone.
I thought all you were gonna say like 60, 100.
You realize you're taking them like
Yes.
you cannot fight
Yeah.
100 5-year-olds.
If they're all brother, one
It'll look like World War
knee to the
Z.
face,
Do you know how
kick to the
aggressive
face.
kids are?
They can bite.
I know, because my nephew tries to fight me all the time, and I could easily beat his.
There was a 12-year-old that took my lunch money last week. I can't take 40
I think
of
it's
them.
George, bro.
Why do you- why do you
9
replace it with
Actually,
a-
no, at 15
kid?
is kind of low.
How is 15
Where did he
low?
take it, the
This is
lunch
not.
money?
when I was getting lunch.
He just came up to you. Give me
Alright,
money.
I'm voting Frosty, bro. 40's
100%.
ambitious.
I'm
It's
voting
100%
George.
George.
It's George.
3, 2, 1.
George,
Frosty.
you guys through.
It's you.
It's not me.
There's no shot.
Yeah, I'm
Wasn't
kidding.
me.
It is me.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's
Bro, I
no
was
way.
about to say
40's insane.
40 is insane.
Bro, come on. 9? 15? 40?
Mine was
In
conservative.
my head, they're running at me at the same time. I genuinely think if I'm fighting a couple, one.
I wrote cat.
Flamingo.
Kangaroo.
A medium-sized dog.
The question is, what animal do you think you could take in a fight?
A flamingo, bro.
Well, I played it safe. I put cat. I know I could definitely take one down.
I like kangaroo because it's a challenge. I
feel like
I do
kangaroo-
think I can take a kangaroo.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Eat your
If I
ass.
see a flamingo, just hit him in his leg, he'll just collapse. That's the first
Why
thing
did
that
you
came
write
to me.
medium?
Because I
Flamingo's
don't
such a
think I could
weird animal to
fight a
choose.
large dog. I could fight a medium one.
I feel like kangaroo makes sense because I get what Classy means when he wants to be tested.
Brother, I'm not gonna lie. I would not with a kangaroo. Give me an alligator.
You're
What? An
Yeah, you
alligator?
just jump on top of it, bro.
And what if it starts rolling
Yeah, I'm good on
around?
that.
What if-
Okay,
what if it goes
you gotta
into, like,
assert
the
your
ocean?
dominance to the alligator.
Who would want to fight a flamingo?
I'm not gonna lie. Like first thing in your mind, like I'd love to up a flamingo. Like imagine with your friends. Like, imagine. Okay, hear me. Imagine at a function, you go in and something comes up. Oh, what's the weirdest thing you fought? A flamingo.
I think
Yeah, I could
Bro, that's
see
a
that.
cool. That's a cool like
no, I
lore.
could
people
see
just
that.
think you're
A
a
medium,
dick.
a medium-sized
Why are you
dog.
abusing
Why
animals?
Why are you hurting dogs or cats? Tell me.
I just put down a safe answer. I wanted to put a fly, but like that's too easy, you know.
I bet you can't. I don't think you'd be able to catch a fly.
Oh, I could. Trust me.
A kangaroo?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, that's crazy.
I believe kangaroo. I don't believe flamingo. That's such a weird animal to choose.
He's fudding me. It's a cat, bro.
I don't believe cat.
I don't believe cat either.
or
Cat's a
medium
big
dog. Yeah, medium-sized dog.
Yeah,
I
that's
could
like-
take
that's
a
like
medium-sized
target. Yeah,
dog.
medium-
Honestly, he doesn't like dogs, so I
Yeah,
can see that.
I'd punt that motherfucker across the field.
I
I
think
feel
it's
like
him.
cat is too
Dude,
normal.
flamingo
Yeah.
though?
Yeah, George,
That's such a
you're telling me
random
all you can
animal.
take is a cat?
Pause.
No, I could take more.
I don't know.
like that.
I'm sorry.
I'm voting George just
Okay,
for that.
ready?
3, 2, 1.
Deny.
George.
It's deny.
It's not me.
Don't deny.
I'm not even denying. It's genuinely not me.
Okay, deny. I won't deny. It was me.
Yeah,
I knew it. Cat was too normal, bro.